A very good Friday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat with you to bring you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of On Target. Yeah, much of the same in the weather department, folks. We got high pressure that's built in over the region. Cleared skies out throughout the overnight. We also have an area of high pressure to our north. It's going to keep a northeasterly wind component in place as we work throughout the day. It's not going to prevent it from getting extraordinarily hot. We're going to be looking at highs near the 90-degree mark, but the good news is humidity should continue to remain at bay. Looking across the region, Morgantown sky cam with some fog back there across the Green River, overlooking the new, modernized, state-of-the-art Morgantown Bank and Trust building being constructed there, along with the new Butler County Library being built off there in the distance as well. Beautiful start to the day down in Russellville as well. WRUS sky cam showing 431 north. Folks down in Logan County getting out on the morning commute early on this Friday. Let's jump over here and let's take a look. Temperatures and dew points very comfortable early this morning, located anywhere between the low and mid 50s region wide. As previously mentioned, we're going to be taking these highs all the way up to near the 90-degree mark as we work into this afternoon. Here's a little bit better view of the latest surface map. You can see high pressure and complete control. We do have a stationary boundary located there just off to the west, but that's not going to be bringing any sensible weather impacts to us here in the immediate future whatsoever. We can get a look over here at the latest. We'll be starting off at the 500 millibar level. That is 18 to 20,000 feet extended vertically up above us. We got this trough here that's going to be moseying off there to the east. They brought a few of those speckled sprinkles and pop-up isolated showers here over the past 48 hours or so. This is going to jolt off to the east, and then we got the red arrow signifying where that upper level ridge is going to build and expand across the eastern tier of the U.S. Unfortunately, this is a recipe for a continued dry, hot pattern here as we roll through the final few weeks of the summer season. Looking over here at the latest in terms of model guidance on the temperature front, we're going to see temperatures climbing a few degrees each and every day, beginning today, taking us all the way through the weekend into the early days of next week as well. We roll into this afternoon, we're going to be right along the cusp of that 90-degree mark. I think a few of us will achieve that. And then we work on into the weekend. It's going to be more of the same. Highs right up there around the 90 to 95 degree mark expected both for your Saturday. And then on into our Sunday as well. Overnight lows dipping down to the upper 50s, lower 60s, much to like what we have been experiencing here more recently. The good news is, if there is a silver lining, take a look at the dew points. Despite the extremely high temperatures we're going to have to deal with, dew points are actually going to fall as we work throughout the day. Now, this will bring some more sensible weather impacts to the region, because as you can see, we're hanging out right around the mid and upper 50s early this morning. But folks, by the time we work into this afternoon, we're going to be dipping down anywhere around the mid to upper 40s. With it being extraordinarily dry and the dew points lowering, wind gust up to around 10 miles an hour this afternoon. This will continue to encourage an elevated fire danger. We have got burn bans that's in place across the vast majority, if not the entirety, of the Wobbles community, regardless if it is or not. We're highly discourage burning any open flames out there. With this low level of moisture that is present and a little bit of wind out there, that could spread fires rapidly with the extraordinarily dry conditions that we've been having to deal with. You will note on the dew point front, we'll continue on throughout our Saturday. It's going to be much of the same. On into our Sunday as well, mid and upper 40s across the front, folks. So early in the mornings, late afternoon and evenings, it's going to feel great out there. Take a part maybe around the noon to 3 or 4 p.m. range whenever those temperatures will be maximized. It is still going to feel very hot in the great outdoors. Let's talk about the extended forecast. After we get that trough that pushes eastward, keep your eyes on that upper level ridge and look at how it slowly but surely overtakes the eastern tier of the United States. This is continuing on into the end of the weekend. You will know we are keeping eyes right over here, right off of the East Coast. We got the opportunity at an upper level low that's trying to get cut off here. It might be retrograding back westward. By the time we roll into next week, we're going to keep close eyes on this. All model members are not in agreement, But with the retrograding westward wobbling, no pun intended, of this upper level low, if this was to come to fruition, we might catch some moisture here off of this weather maker that might bring a few rain chances by the mid to latter part of next week. But unfortunately, models continue to show that that moisture is going to be very, very low levels, all right? So we're still not expecting any sort of significant rain chances anytime in the near future, even throughout the extended range here. As we roll through the latter part of next week, just a whole lot not going on out there in regards to those rain chances, all right? We can jump over here and we can take a look at the latest in terms of what we are anticipating in regards to the rainfall forecast over the next week. As you can see there, that is next to nil pretty much across the entirety of the Commonwealth. And that is not great news because of what we have to deal with as well, the latest drought monitor that was just released yesterday. Moderate drought conditions remain significantly in place across the entirety of the Wobbles region. You will note, looking over there across far western Kentucky near Fulton and the surrounding area, they have reached significant severe drought stages. Folks, here over the next week, unfortunately, I think you're going to see that orange coloration be spread out across more of the Commonwealth as we close in on that time frame. Getting a full breakdown here of your next 6-day weather forecast. Read them and weep, folks. We got 0 rain chances remaining in the extended outlook. Temperatures climb a few degrees each and every day with that big ball of fire absolutely dominating. Not what we want to see with those drought conditions that we have been having to deal with, but we'll take whatever we can get at this point. That's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather or not forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourself.